Hey, boys and girls. It's time for Uncle Jay Explains the News. Now here's the guy who helps little minds understand big news stories, Uncle Jay.
Panic. Now, maybe your family is already feeling this way with unemployment at like 9-10%. But for politicians in Washington, unemployment has never been anything more than like 2%. And that's why politicians are in a panic. They're in a panic right now. Voters everywhere are saying, I'm as mad as hell and I'm not going to take this anymore. Now, usually, boys and girls, that has meant I'm going to vote now for the people I used to take it from until I got mad as hell at them and brought back these people that I'd kicked out the time before that. But the reason Republicans and Democrats both are in a panic right now is because people have finally noticed that no matter who seems to be in charge, nothing seems to get better. You see, boys and girls, in the past, voters would all hear the same words coming out of a politician's mouth, but they didn't always get the same message from them. In fact, politicians have been very good at choosing just the right words and phrases to make that happen until now. And so in some places, the voters are trying to make the politicians' unemployment rate look more like ours, or even better. Even the people who voted for President Obama are frustrated because he talked a lot about change, but most of the change we've seen so far has not been an improvement. And the people who never liked him are saying, see, we told you, you voted for the things he said without thinking about his actual ability to do the job. So now voters are showing that they've learned their lesson and they're supporting candidates with hardly any experience but who look and sound great. They say all the right things. I'm feeling much better, thank you. And so that's why politicians are in a right now. And that's exactly what this week's news question is about. This week it comes from Tim in Chicago. Hi, Tim. I'm feeling better. Tim writes, Dear Uncle Jay, Democrat and Republican politicians seem different in what they say is best for America, but when they switch being in charge, things don't get very different. Are Democrats and Republicans any different? Thanks, Tim. Well, tell you what, I'll be just like a politician and not answer you directly. Just think about this. Let's say you go to a Chicago Bears game and you buy your ticket and you're rooting for the Bears to win. Now, there's some people there who bought their ticket rooting for the other team to win. But actually, Tim, both teams win. Everybody gets paid no matter what. The players are really working for the corporations who pay them. And in the long run, Tim, all of the players and the owners always win. The games that they all play in front of you get you all excited to root for one team or the other while the owners gather up your money. And so everybody gets just what they paid for. Don't forget, you can see more. Yeah, I am feeling much better now. Don't forget, you can see more at www.UncleJayExplains.com. Check back every Monday when Uncle Jay explains the news. And remember, a great kid is great news.